Hello, everyone. This is Jay Dobbins, your host of the Marvel DC Universe Fan Club. We are live at Planet Comicon, and I have a special guest with me today, a unique artist, of course. Feel free to introduce yourselves to the fans.
Hi, I'm Rick Stasi.
All right, Mr. Stacy. So, is this your first time at Planet Comicon?
No, I've been to them all.
Oh, wow, all of them. That's amazing.
I've been a convention attender and guest at a feature since 1975.
Wow, that is amazing.
No.
Like, very amazing. Oh yeah, I mean,
I got a pulse and everything.
so like, what are you drawing here?
Well, here what I'm drawing is the Punisher, and I'm stepping out. My friend Teresa, who's filming this right now, as a matter of fact, she said, "Step out of your comfort zone," which we just have, and we'll ignore this call really quickly. And well, thanks for calling. And we're stepping out of the comfort zone to do the Punisher here.
Yeah.
And I'm having a kind of a first-time maiden voyage with this character, which is a funny way to describe it, a maiden voyage with the Punisher. So that's what I'm doing. But as you might be able to tell from the table here, I do a lot of the contemporary superheroes, the Silver Age characters, Golden Age characters, and those would be the highlight Marvel and DC characters. So.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm looking at, like I said, the Punisher, you got the Hulk, you got Batman, Captain America, Superman, Shazam, Warlord, yeah.
I did Warlord for DC Comics and Warlord 96. My Shazam book is out, Captain Marvel, the original Captain Marvel.
Oh, wow.
And this is reprinted, and it's just come out in the last month or so. A book I worked on with Roy Thomas, and got a Shazam illustration up here. And it's kind of exciting now because the Shazam film is in earliest stages of production now, so it'll be fun.
All right, cool.
Shazam.
Oh yeah, Shazam. Shazam.
You did good.
Oh, well, thank you.
You should be in the movie.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. So, how long have you been? When did you start? Drawing.
I started drawing the day after my 7th birthday, when we found out that George Reeves, who played Superman in the old Superman TV show,
yes,
had expired. Now, at that point, they said it was suicide. Over the years, I doubt that, as do many. I believe there's credence to the fact that he was hit. However, when you're 7 years old and you find out that Superman's gone, and you see that in the newspaper with George Reeves standing like this with a costume on,
yeah.
and I'd never seen a comic book, Superman.
Yeah.
When I found that out, and my mom read that to me from the paper, she said, "Oh, Superman killed himself." A 7-year-old doesn't handle that too well. Went back to my bedroom and took a pencil and some notepads and started drawing stick figures because I wasn't going to let that story end. Okay, and I've never, ever, ever stopped drawing. And of course, it's always been morality plays, Superman or Batman or Spidey or whatever. My new website launched a week ago, rickstasi, STASI.com. There's a page in there about how I started this and why I started this. And as a teaser to you, there's commentary from Loretta Swit from MASH, Hot Lips from MASH, what she told me about what I'm doing. So if you get a chance, go look it up. But this is just something that started many years ago and to this day has yet to cease.
Wow.
Which is easy for me to say. So anyway.
No, I mean, that's clearly understandable. I mean, I wouldn't want that to cease either, So, whew, man. But so like, one more question.
Yes.
Do you have is there any upcoming projects that you are doing?
In comics right now, I'm working with Dell Publishing. Dell is historically Dell Comics. Dell has reinvented itself. They still have a lot of Dell comics. Some of their old intellectual properties and some of the newer ones. What I'm doing is I'm working on a book of prose with them. Prose books will take some of my stories in here that I've written in my book, lend them to spot illustrations that I'll do. I'm working on that. That'll come out probably this summer because deadline's in March. And then they're going to do a complete book with me of just my stuff, a dedicated trade paperback with just my stories and illustrations, and they won't be comic strip stuff. They will be graphic arts and exaggerations of color and line work and stuff. Very, very different. It will not be sequential storytelling, yet it'll still be featured in and around the stories that I've written. These stories are entertaining stories. They're humorous. They're stories about strife, loneliness, autism, different things that challenge us as people, and a little bit different read than you would see in a Batman comic or a Spider-Man.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to see you again, buddy. It's always a blast.
Oh, always, always.
I love this.
Oh, thank you so much, sir.
Jealous. I'm so jealous.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to be. But that concludes this interview. Feel free to visit us and like us on Facebook. We're available on iTunes, the Google Play Music app, and YouTube.